So as we've said already, not all stress is bad. Right? Stress can actually have a really positive influence over what we're doing, our motivation, our arousal levels. So there is positivity in stress. Positive stress actually gives us drive, it gives us interest in what we're doing, gives us the motivation that we need to see it through to the end, right? And that positive arousal, right? So you're creative, you're excited, you're able to actually really get in and do what you need to do. So when something is a challenge, it's a positive stress. Right? We often think challenges could be negative. No, if it's a challenge, then it's a positive stress. It's like that first time having to get up and speak in front of an audience. You know, it's that oral presentations. That's a challenge, right? So it's a positive stress. It's just taking us a little bit beyond our comfort zone. And that's what you want to do as a student, just a little bit beyond your comfort zone. So let's have a look at another diagram here, again, of where we can sit, how we can be at our optimal level. Because we're aiming here at being in this positive stress zone as often as we can. Right? So let's first of all just understand this diagram. So we start off with a low level of arousal up to high level of arousals. Right? And then our ability, our effect for memory. So for a student, what you want to be doing is having this up as high as possible. You want your memory to be working at its full capacity, creative, being able to remember what you've read, being able to string words together to make an effective response in an assignment. Right? So during the day, we have different states of arousal. So when you wake up, your point of awakening, right? There's low state of arousal, low memory, not much is really happening when you first wake up. Now, as the day goes on, you start to get that increasing alertness. Now, we all know that feeling. You hop up, you might do some exercise, or you might just get up and get yourself brekkie. But as the day starts to go, you're starting to feel that you're a little bit more awake, a little bit more alive and alert with what's going on. And then you'll get to the optimal part of the day. And that optimal part is where you are starting to be challenged and you're getting things done that need to be done. There's your optimal level. And then as the day goes on, you find you're actually decreasing again. So your level of arousal at night time starting to drop, right? You're starting to wind down. So that's a normal process that we go through every day. So there's always this optimal level where you're able to work, able to achieve what you need to do. So when we just go back and have a look at this, often in the morning we tend to start off with these stimulants. There's something like a coffee, right? Because coffee increases the level of arousal. So some stimulants out there will help with this, and that is a positive. You've got to be careful not to overdo it, but it's a positive, right? Whereas things such as alcohol, they're depressants, right? So they lower the level of arousal. So if you want to be in this high level of arousal, you have to think about what will help you to be in that zone. Whereas taking alcohol, you know, might be good at night time because it's helping to lower that level. And you're looking for that at night, but not early in the morning. The other thing to be aware of too is that sometimes we have some physical traits such as anger, right? And that really raises that arousal level as well in a negative sort of a way. If you want to bring your level back down again, then you need to be thinking about things such as relaxation, meditation, right? That type of activity just will help to lower your level of arousal. So the point I actually want to get through here is that relaxing it's not a luxury for us in life. It's actually a necessity. We need to be able to lower our arousal levels, especially through times of stress when things are really starting to get to you. Right? So let's think about this. Let's have a little think about our physiology lesson, how our physiology works. So every organ in your body has both a sympathetic state, which is a stressed state, and it has a sympathetic state. right? And that's the relaxed state. So remember that every organ in your body can actually be stressed or it can be more relaxed. So when you're actually going through a stressful situation, it is affecting every organ in your body. Now, this is the your autonomic nervous system. Right? This has both of those aspects. So when we go into this busy rush syndrome that we often feel in life today, it actually creates quite a toxic, negative emotional basis, right? And it disrupts this nervous system. And this then can lead to things such as erratic heart rates and a myriad of other health problems. So these toxins are actually flushed through your system when you're going through a real negative, stressed state. So if you don't build relaxation into your lifestyle, you're going to effectively become a less effective thinker. And that's going to really defeat your ability to accomplish those mental tasks that you need to be doing. Right? And very often what actually happens is that we don't allow ourselves the time to relax because we are too busy. So we're setting ourselves up on this spiral. We're too busy to be able to put aside time to relax. And yet it's that relaxation time that's going to help us to recover and be more mentally alert. Right? So your mind has a huge impact on your body. And it's through relaxation and meditation or some of those different activities like that that will really help you to bring your body back down into that lower state of arousal so that you're not overly stressing. Now, it's a number of things you can be doing. Simple stress relaxation techniques, and you've learned about them in the past as well. So simple things like that, or you can actually just give yourself over to some meditation or 10 minutes of quiet relaxing. Right? There's a number of things that you can be doing to help yourself, to help lower that high level of stress down to a more manageable level. So that's the next goal for you. Have a look. What is out there that's going to help you to lower your levels of stress, right, through these relaxation types of modes.